Did Bernardo host the event last night? He looked good. Timothy won. Olmac. Ganaway. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. Brought to you all weekend long by AutoZone. Get in the zone. By DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app today. By C4 Energy, energy that hits. And by Twisted Tea, Hard Iced Tea, keep it twisted. It all goes down tomorrow, Saturday, June 8th. We begin at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN Plus, and then we move over to the network, ESPN, at exactly 11 o'clock Eastern. You do not want to miss this stacked card. 8 fights in total as we celebrate Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend here in New York City. Let's get it started. Let's get them on the scale. Our first bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the middleweight division. Please welcome from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jordan OMG Garcia, and her opponent from right here in Manhattan, New York, Nisa La Madrina Rodriguez. First on the scale, Jordan OMG Garcia. Just put eyes on it. 165.2 for Jordan Garcia. And her opponent from right here in New York, Nisa La Madrina Rodriguez. 160.6. 160.6 for Nisa La Madrina Rodriguez.
Yeah, center up on the line, yeah.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the middleweight division from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jordan OMG Garcia. And from New York, Nisa La Madrina Rodriguez. 4 rounds in the middleweight division.
Cara, face off. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Please welcome from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Lemire Bang Bang Isom Riley, and his opponent from Danbury, Connecticut, Ali Feliz. First on the scale, Lemire Bang Bang Isom Riley. 253.6 for Lemire Bang Bang Isom Riley. Next on the scale, from Danbury, Connecticut, Ali Feliz. 220 for Ali Feliz. Next bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. From Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Lear Bang Bang Isom Riley. From Danbury, Connecticut, Ali Feliz. 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the junior lightweight division. Our contracted weight here is 131 pounds. From Baltimore, Maryland, Antonio Glorious Duncanel Jr. and his opponent from the Bronx, New York, Horacio Sniper Falcone. First on the scale, Antonio Glorious Duncanel Jr. .4 for Antonio Glorious Duncanel Jr. and his opponent from the Bronx, New York, Horacio Sniper Falcone. 129.8 for Horacio Sniper Falcone. This bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the junior lightweight division. From Baltimore, Maryland, Antonio Glorious Duncanel Jr. From the Bronx, New York, Horacio Sniper Falcone. 6 rounds in the junior lightweight division.
Bronx on deck.
Our next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior middleweight division. Contracted weight here is 162 pounds. Please welcome from Panama City, Florida, Quincy Chico Lavalley and his opponent from Dearborn, New York, representing all of Brooklyn, Jahai Tucker. First on the scale, Quincy Chico Lavalley.
Come on, Jahai. Get up.
$161.4 for Quincy Chico Lavalley and his opponent from Dearborn, New York, Jahai Tucker.
Get up.
160.2 for Jahai Tucker. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior middleweight division. From Panama City, Florida, Quincy Chico Lavalley. From Dearborn, New York, representing Brooklyn, Jahai Tucker. 8 rounds in the junior middleweight division.
Face off. good.
Good luck to both. Good luck to both.
Our next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the flyweight division. 112 pounds is our contracted weight here. Please welcome from Linwood, California, Christopher and Mago Rios. And from New York, Andy Dominguez. First on the scale, Christopher and Mago Rios. One 111.8 for Christopher and Mago Rios. And his opponent from New York, Andy Dominguez. 111.8 for Andy Dominguez. This bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the flyweight division. From Linwood, California, Christopher and Mago Rios. From New York, Andy Dominguez. 8 rounds in the flyweight division. Win awards, get new abs. All right, thank you guys.
Good luck. Good luck to both.
Our next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Our contracted weight here is 143 pounds. Please welcome from Tangier, Morocco, Tariq and Camille Zayna, and his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, Tiger Johnson. First on the scale, Tariq and Camille Zayna. 142.6 for Tariq and Camille Zayna. And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, Tiger Johnson.
You man, Tiger. You man, Tiger.
141.2 for Tiger Johnson. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. From Tangier, Morocco, Tariq and Camille Zayna. From Cleveland, Ohio, Tiger Johnson. 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division.
Easy money. Easy money, Tiger.
Face off. Keep it professional, boys. Just like that. All right, thank you guys.
Good luck to both. Good luck to both, guys. Good luck to both. Good luck to both.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for 10 rounds in the featherweight division. Our contracted weight here is 126 pounds. Please welcome from Ciudad de David, Chiriqui, Panama, Brian La Roca de Gracia, and his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington.
125.
125, 125 for Brian La Roca de Gracia, 125. And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. $125.4 for Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington.
Shoo shoo.
This is our co-feature of the evening, 10 rounds in the featherweight division. From Ciudad de Chiriqui, Panama, Brian La Roca de Gracia. From Brooklyn, New York, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. 10 rounds in the featherweight division.
Face off, cara. All right.
Okay,
Thank
guys.
you, guys.
Buena suerte. Good luck, guys. Good luck.
It's now time to weigh in our main event as we celebrate Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend here in New York City. This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds in the junior middleweight division. Please welcome from Sombrio, Brazil, Patrick Teixeira, and from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the NABF and NABL junior middleweight champ, Xander Zayas. First on the scale, Patrick Teixeira. 153.4 for Patrick Teixeira. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. 153.4 for Xander Zayas. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. 10 rounds in the junior middleweight division. From Sombrio, Brazil, Patrick Teixeira. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. 10 rounds in the junior middleweight division. The NABF and NABO junior middleweight titles on the line. Teixeira, Zayas, 10 rounds in the junior middleweight division.
Let them go. Forward or back? Put the flag forward. All right, thank you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, it goes down tomorrow, Saturday, June 8th. We begin at 7:30 Eastern on